So we start off with Superman going to meet President Lex Luthor. To keep the long story short, the country was going bad and Luthor decided to run for president. And surprisingly, this nigga actually won. Like, do people not remember how many times he tried to destroy Metropolis? We later find out that Lex wants Superman to work for him, but Superman's like, nah, I'm good. And then we find out Luthor's planning to backdoor Superman, which, it's Lex Luthor, what do you expect? He's known for walking around with a radioactive rock. As Luthor runs away, Metallo gives Superman a 3-piece combo. Then he picks up Superman, slamming him on the car. But Superman backhands Metallo like he's a pimp named Slickback. He then throws a tire, hitting him in the face. After this, he picks up a car and slams it on Metallo. And to make sure he gets a flawless victory, he uses his heat vision to blow up the car. But this Terminator ass nigga gets back up and hits Superman with a 2-piece, sending him to the ground. Superman must have cooked dinner a little cold this time because Metallo is putting the paws on him. Until Superman gives him a good 2 punches, then falls on his knees begging for forgiveness. Metallo continues to beat on Superman until he picks his ass up and tries to use his chainsaw against him, but Superman catches that shit with effortless difficulty. And this nigga Metallo is so surprised that he gives us the Pikachu meme. Superman finally locks in as he puts Metallo's head into the ground. And he forgot that flight is one of his superpowers as his ass gets thrown away from the blast, sending him into the cemetery. So Metallo comes down to the cemetery looking for Superman as he gets hit in the face with a pillar, but he eats that shit for dinner, running towards Superman and picking him up by the neck, trying to cut off his breathing. But my Batman comes in clutch, shooting a batarang at Metallo, electrocuting him. They try to escape, but Batman gets yanked back and thrown around. Batman tries to throw another batarang, but Metallo just shrugs that shit off. Superman frees Batman, but Metallo's not gonna let that shit slide, as he aims the blick, shooting it at Superman. Batman plants explosives on Metallo's back, making it detonate. As Batman is trying to take out the kryptonite bullet, Metallo comes in like fucking Jason Voorhees, as he drops dirt on them, burying them alive. Bro starts to walk away thinking that the job's done. As an explosive goes off in the distance, he goes back to see if they're truly dead, but surprise surprise, they're gone. They then try to go to the Batcave, but Alfred ups the pole on them. I know Alfred was praying that there were some real intruders. Bro came out of nowhere and just... So after this, they learn that Metallo died and Lex is blaming Superman for Metallo's death. Lex puts a bounty on Superman's head for $1 billion. That price is fucking insane. I knew bro was still petty. So later they try to sneak into Star Labs, but the guards catch them immediately. So they try to flee the scene, but Banshee comes in with this annoying ass scream. As Superman fights Banshee, Batman has to clutch up a 4v1. Superman flies out of the atmosphere to knock out Banshee. And just as Batman gets stuck, Superman comes in using his heat vision, saving him. But just as they think they're done, Mongol and Solomon Grundy pull up wanting the smoke. Mongol shoots a blast at Superman as Solomon Grundy grabs Batman, drowning him. This is too painful to watch. My goat is getting drowned by a villain that can barely speak a proper sentence. He tries to see Batman's face, but he gets pepper sprayed. Then Batman beats his ass, knocking him out. But someone kicks Batman from behind and it turns out to be Shiva. As this is happening, Superman is absolutely disrespecting the shit out of Mongol. So Shiva and Batman start to fight and Batman is doing her dirty. And how the fuck are you supposed to be a deadly martial artist, but you're still getting done worse than Jason Todd when Batman beat his ass? The League of Assassins can never produce a great fighter. It's either they get the ass beat or they develop anger issues. Shit, maybe both. After Superman knocks out Mongol, Nightshade attacks them, but they come to the conclusion that Gorilla Grodd is behind this. They see him and they just straight up knock him out, no contest. So after this, even more people come to bag that $1 billion prize. And I don't blame them. Shit, I would have done the same shit. But these boys are the world's finest for a reason. They get to absolutely work in them. But ultimately, Captain Atom flies down, scaring everybody away. We then find out he has a federal arrest warrant for Superman. So after a yap session from both sides, they start to fight. Batman uses some smoke bombs as Superman fights Starfire. Superman then tackles Starfire like Prime Ray Lewis. As Batman defeats somebody, Black Lightning shoots blasts at him, but Superman comes in, sending him to the ground. Captain Atom tries to shoot a blast at Superman, but Power Girl tells him to dodge. So Superman is getting double teamed by Captain Atom and Major Force, and Superman is getting the shit beaten out of him. Superman is supposed to be the Man of Steel, but he's getting beaten by minor characters. It's that plot, always working against him. Superman finally locks in as he flies around making a big ass tornado. After this, Batman and Superman leave with Power Girl, and they start to get talking about Lex, and she gets the feeling that Lex is up to no good, as per usual. But everybody else comes back for round 2 as Power Girl punches Captain Atom. Black Lightning and Starfire start to shoot blasts at Power Girl until Superman comes in, hitting both of them. So Superman and Captain Atom get to boxing again as Major Force is trying to shoot Batman, but Batman gets absolutely disrespectful, saying that he's a lame ass hero and nobody knows who the hell he is, including me. I didn't even know this nigga existed until I watched this movie. Anyways, he gets absolutely butthurt trying to kill Batman, but Power Girl comes in, giving him a free pre-abortion. Major Force turns into a suicide bomber, but with the help of Black Lightning and Captain Atom, nothing happens. After this, Captain Atom's team switch sides for the better. They even drop Lex Luthor's address. I'm not gonna lie, Captain Atom's hooking niggas up right now. So they go to the location, but they get ambushed by Hawkman and Shazam. Superman gives a flurry of blows to Shazam, but Shazam's like, that don't work, as he catches his fist and gives him straight haymakers. These two start the box, but Superman is weak to magic. As this is going on, Batman uses a rope to hang on to Hawkman, but Hawkman pulls that shit, punching Batman. So they come up with a bright idea to switch opponents, as Superman tosses Shazam towards Batman. He uses a rocket launcher to knock out Shazam, but it doesn't work. And somehow these two beat them off screen, which is fucking lame. Can we at least see the rest of the fight? But anyways, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching.